back to my video. I know, long time no see. I'm recording in a different place. Y'all, this video I feel like has been one of my hardest videos I ever feel like I had to come and film or sit down and do. I've been tussling back and forth, like, do I want to share? I don't want to share this much, this in depth, but I feel like this testimony somebody needs to hear, and it just has been on my spirit and on my soul. Like, I have to tell it, I have to say it. So guys, I know this is going to be long because y'all, I had to write it all down. It's been so much, y'all. This has been 10 years or 10 plus years of this, and I didn't want to miss a single detail because you guys, y'all. And then I get down here to film and I hear the dang on smoke detector thing going off, and I'm too short to change it. My hubby's not here. So I apologize because you're going to hear it. I don't know, guys, if I want to break this down into episodes. I don't want to drag it out, but I feel like it's so much that I want to say and so much detail that I want to go in, and I feel like I can't do it unless this video is extremely long or I record it. It'd be extremely long and I record it over time, like days at a time. And it's going to be truly, I'm telling you right now, yeah, it's a trigger warning. It's probably going to be truly emotional throughout the whole thing, y'all. In preparation of this video, I have been crying all afternoon just watching the old vlog. Which I want to say about that, I started this, y'all, you just have to go back and watch the 25 minutes of transparency video. I started there with everything. I kind of started telling you guys about it right there because that was kind of like my first experience of what I went through with that. So if you're new here, or you just stumbled across this video, or you didn't forgot about the video, or you just haven't seen the video, or even if you need to just refresh your memory, go back, watch that first, and then come back here so you guys know. Yeah, I'm looking down because I'm looking at the monitor. I finally got her to sleep at a good time tonight because every time she turns a new month, that first week. So anyway, so guys, welcome in. Get your wine, whatever you want to drink. I'm telling you, I know I'm going to boohoo, so I hope you enjoy. So yeah, let's just get started. Okay, so if you're coming off the 25 minutes of transparency video, y'all, that smoke thing is going to get on my last nerve. But anyway, if you're coming off of the 25 minutes of transparency video, I left off with saying God is good and I'm excited. So right there was, I think we had discussed with her about doing IUI. Y'all, that never happened. And I'll explain later why. But let's get into it. Let's go to the start. Because we gotta track it. So yeah, I started this journey at 25. I currently sit today at 36 years old. I started this journey at 25 with my husband. I had been I don't want no kids. I'm gonna be staying downtown in a high rise. I want to be a career woman with a job, blah 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 blah. The whole nine. I ain't want no kids. I did not. And my husband came from I kids and family and dim. He wanted kids from the gate. Y'all, the gate. And I was like, I don't know what you're gonna do, baby, because I wanna. So anyway, as years progress and stuff like that, he's wearing on me, and I'm like, okay, whatever, get married, let's do it. At 25th birthday, I was like, okay, babe, come on, let's not like, come on, let's try, but like, I'm giving this idea, let's go for it. Y'all gonna see me look away because I'm in everything because I'm nervous. Y'all, this is really for a person that don't like to show emotions and people to see me cry. This is so much for me right now. But anyway, so yeah, I decided, like, come on, let's try this thing out. Let's try to work on kids. So we started, and I had read on the internet, like, hey, if it's taking you over a year, first disclaimer, if you're going through anything, this is just what I read off the internet then, and it's just what I'm saying. I don't want to scare anybody, the whole nines, just disclaimers all around. So I had read like, okay, if you're trying for over, I think 8 months to a year, seek somebody so they can check, do the whole workup. So I get to 26, I think 26 or somewhere near about to be 26, and I go to my doctor like, hey, we've been trying, because month after month I thought like the first time, shebang, we were young, it was going to happen quick, 1 2, and it's a done deal. Y'all, it didn't happen like that. And as like months progressed, and I'm like, wait a minute, like something, go to the doctor. Y'all, this doctor, I'm just rolling my eyes. So that's right there. I go in and I'm telling him, no, I still was 25, because I remember exactly what he said. So it must have been months in. I'm guessing. I can't even remember, but I know I was 25. So I'm telling him that, and he's like, oh, you'll be fine. Like, hey, we've been trying it, and it's nothing. Like, nothing's happened. And he's like, oh, you got 25, you'll be fine. So the next year comes, and I'm like, okay, like, come on, like something is definitely off or something is wrong. Oh, you'll be fine. So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna read too much into it. I'm gonna continue to pray about it. It'll come, yeah, we're young, it'll go on as years progress. I'm like, hold on now. That's a lot. So we get down to 5 years. 5 years in, and that's where the 25 minutes of transparency video kind of stemmed off of. 5 years in, y'all, I don't even know. Yeah, so let's get to year 5. I remember just sitting in bed watching videos, because I had just been watching. I don't know what had came over my spirit or my mind. This hair is on my nerves. What had came over my spirit, or what, just like baby stuff heavy. And I was like, I don't even know if I can get pregnant. It's been this long, and da-da-da-da. No. What happened? I was watching a YouTube video about babies, and a lady was talking about how she had miscarried or whatever. And I remember sitting there like, shit, I haven't even, the stupid young me, or I wasn't that young, but young me was like, damn, I didn't even have that. I didn't got to, had that or nothing. I don't even know if I can't even get pregnant, because I have had none of that. Be careful what you say. Be careful what you say. Be careful what you wish for. Be careful with what you say. And I remember saying like, damn, I ain't even had that, because I don't even know if I can even get pregnant. Because I'm in my feels. I'm in my feelings. And I'm laying there, and something just was like, go take a pregnancy test for the fun of it. I had them. Y'all, so I go take the pregnancy test, and I see the 2 lines, and I'm like, this gotta be a fucking joke. Like, this is a joke. Took another one, and like, oh my God. So, of course, I'm happy. I sent it to my husband. He's happy. Like, oh my God, I wish you'd wait until I'm home, because I want to leave work and come to you now. So we do the whole shebang. Get my appointment. I'm talking to the lady on the phone. She asking like, oh, have you been having any issues? I'm like, yeah. Now, yeah, I had like my dental appointment stuff. I was like working on this side of my mouth, heavy. I had a lot of work to do, baby, on this side of my mouth. And I would be sitting there, and they're working my mouth, and I would get like this intense sharp pain where I'm like, kind of like that. That's the pain I was getting. So the lady asked me like, have you been having any pain? And da-da-da. And I'm like, yeah, I've been having some pain. And she's like, oh, it's just probably round ligament pain or something she had said. I forgot what it was. So I brushed it off. Okay, your body is always right. Your mind is always right. If you feel like something is wrong, something is wrong. Be very, what's the word I want to use? Yeah, I don't even know the word I want to use. But advocate for yourself, basically. Push for some stuff to happen, because your body is knowing. So I'm like, okay, no problem. I ain't worried about it. So we go to my 12-week. I mean, not 12-week. We go to the hospital April the 12th. These dates matter. I'm getting a little nervous and ahead of myself, because I'm about to get into the thick of things. But anyway, April the 12th comes. I'm excited. I go for my appointment. She looks, nothing's there. Blighted ovum, all that. So I go through all of that. Extreme, that is the worst. I want to say almost one of the worst things we have ever had happen, like in our marriages as a couple. We didn't know how to deal with it. Like, y'all, when I tell y'all that shit it broke us. Like, it really, really broke us. It took me mentally so far. Y'all, was so far gone mentally. So I'm just like, oh my God. Like, y'all, I was gone. Um, it just weighed on me heavy. It was really heavy on me. So we went through all that, y'all. Like I was saying, y'all, that really weighed on me very heavy. I was heartbroken. When I tell y'all, my heart was broke. I have never experienced heartbreak like that in my life. Y'all, that broke on my freaking heart. And I remember just walking out of there. I promise you, I feel like some of my life force just was like snatched from my body. Y'all, I was broke down. I remember sitting in the car with my husband and just like in complete what the fuck, and just in a rage. And I remember just yelling out like, why would you do this to me? To me. Yeah, I was so, because we had waited 5 years. It was 5 years we had been waiting, and we like finally got that chance, and then this happened. I promise y'all, I felt like walking out of that building, I just got weak. Yeah, I couldn't even stand. I couldn't stand. And I remember just almost like just about to collapse. And I'm just praying to the Lord, like, Lord, get me out of here. Please help me walk out of here, because I'm not going to be able to physically walk out of here. And I remember, like I said, y'all, we were just in the car bawling. And I just was, my husband called my mother-in-law at the time, and he was telling her, and he just bawling and crying. Yeah, it was so much for us. So let's fast forward past all that. All that happened. Yeah, in the course of that, it had been so much. Yeah, I was just over it. Like, yeah, I promise you, it had to be times where the Lord himself had to come down and peel me up out the floor, y'all, because I was that broken. And this is just over the course after it happened, the 5 years after, just to peel me up out the floor. And I hear him saying, like, Terry, it's okay. It's okay. And I'm just like, well, why me? Why, why this had to happen to me? It would have almost been better if it had never happened. And I just kept wondering, like, if I was pregnant. So, y'all, me and my husband went through a lot in that after, like, that time or whatever. Y'all, fast forward. So now we're heading into 2022. The craziest thing, I hope I'm not skipping anything. I'm gonna be mad at myself if I skip something. I might have to come back here and put pieces in. But y'all, I'm just thinking about me. I'm like, damn, how did you make that? Like, how did you get out of that? When I tell y'all been through some stuff behind this. Like, I've been through some stuff behind in that chorus of us waiting. Yeah, it was so much. It was so much. Like I said, I know it was times the Lord himself had to come peel me up out that floor. Yeah, I fasted. I fasted year after year after year after year. 7, 14, 21 days when my church would do the fast, and I'm writing everybody's stuff down and praying for them to get homes and stuff like this. And everybody I had wrote down on the list just got homes, like boom, 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 boom. And I'm seeing the Lord work out for them. I'm writing it on a board, and I'm asking, like, the church to pray for it. And I'm like, dang, like, where's mine? Like, where's my turn? Yeah, it has been a roller coaster, and I pray to God that I'm not getting too nervous and I'm stepping ahead of myself, so y'all can really understand the journey that I went through to get to this point. Um, So y'all, all of that going on. So let's fast forward. The craziest thing I had set out in the top of the year, I had said, you know what, Lord, I'm about to get my health together. I want to come off of medication. I want to get my health together. If I'm not going to have a kid, you know what? Forget it. I'm going to be the rich, fine auntie. I'm about to, come on, babe. Let's get our bag. Let's get our travel on. Let's get it. Like, I'm really putting into myself and lose the weight. And then in the back of my mind, I was like, okay, Lord, this is what I want. I am going to give it a good chance. I'm going to give it a good chance, a good go. Because we had decided we were going to go with the IVF route. We had went and seen a specialist. They had told us, like, yeah, your chances seem low, but if you got pregnant before, you can get pregnant again. For both of us. It was for both of us. We had the same exact shit, y'all. And I'm like, Lord, you put us together? Like, what the, like, wow. And they were like, well, basically gonna do IVF or let it happen on its own. So me and my husband opted to do IVF, which I feel like it was a weight off of my shoulders. I hope it's making, oh God, I see my daughter getting up, y'all. Oh my God. Oh my God. See, she gonna go back to sleep. So in that time frame, like I said, we had went to see a specialist that was like, okay, we could do IVF. Told me where I was in IVF for like the price point. You have like little to no, like a little bit to a lot of help. And I think I was like in the middle of what I needed. And basically the cost was going to cost me $18,000 damn dollars. $18,000. And I remember crying like, oh my God, to do something that you're not for sure of and you don't know 100% if it's going to work for you. That's a lot of money. And then, so I had the money. I said, Lord, okay, I'm going to get my body right, get myself right, and then let's go into it. I'm going to try it. So I had all these plans, like, yeah, I'm going to be the rich auntie. And then my husband studied, like, I still want the kids. So I'm like, forget it. Let's do the IVF. Let's go talk to the lady about it. Getting ready, I tell them, give me the top of the year. I'm about to get this, I'm about to get everything going. And sometimes I feel like when you say that, people be like, yeah, right. And I got that feeling from them. So I'm the type of person, I'm about to show you. And I did. So every time I would go back to my appointment and I'd be like, oh my God, you lost so much weight and you did. And I was like, I told you. As the medicine started coming off, I got off like health medicine, not anything for like IVF or stuff like that. Health wise, I got off a lot of medicine and stuff like that. And I was like, I told you I was gonna do it. So pandemic. I want to say this is pandemic. Yeah, I'm getting the dates mixed up. It has been a lot, but I know it was around pandemic that we wound up having to use all that damn money because it was a shit show around here, just around everywhere. So we wound up having to use it. And I remember I just burst out into, because it was like my security blanket. Like I knew I had the IVF in my back pocket and I felt like the world was off my shoulders a little bit. So I was a little happy to know. And then when the world went crazy, you had to use your funds for that. And I just burst out. I remember standing in the kitchen and my husband just held me. And then something was like, do you not trust me? Do you not trust me? And I trust you. You know how you have that I trust you, but. So I remember just like talking, I'm crying and talking to my husband, but talking to Lord at the same time. And I'm like, I trust you, but. And Lord was like, trust me then. Then trust me. And I would stay up and cry like, Lord, I don't really want to go through IVF. I don't want to be poked and prodded like a guinea pig to have a baby. I don't want to go through all this pain to have a baby. Help me do it naturally. And I just help me do it naturally. Help me do it. Girl. Y'all, it was so much. So after all of that, and then on top of it, having the money and then getting it back and still like, I don't want to get my money. Because y'all, that is so like, it could and it could not. And I don't have like funds to keep 18. Who the fuck? So sorry, y'all. But then I'm trying to like give you guys all the leading up to, and I feel like I'm missing stuff and I'm just forgetting stuff because I just feel like I got to get it out, but I'm like in a crunch time to get it out. Okay, guys, we're at the point when we first decided to try, how we got to the 5 years, after the other stuff happened, the depression and all this stuff in between there, and just a whole bunch of stuff. Me saying like, okay, forget it, I don't want it. Then back into it, like, come on, let's do it. And then having to use your money shit to survive, basically. And like losing my security blanket. So I guess we're up, coming on up. So after that, I said, you know what? I got it. Lord, I asked you to help me and you're helping me. The weight is coming off. You're helping me. Let's do it. Let's go. And I remember going to my OBGYN appointment and I was talking to her and telling her my plans because I'm telling a specialist. So she didn't know that I was gonna go the IVF route. So I'm telling her like, yeah, I'm gonna go to IVF. And she's like, okay, let me know, let's get it. And I tell her what the specialist has said or whatever, and I'm like, well, I want to wait until I'm in tip top shape, and then I'm gonna come back and do it, give myself a better chance at, a go. So I lose all my weight. Yeah, I remember standing in the fire at the fireplace, and I was talking to my mother-in-law's picture, and I said, okay, oh my god, yeah. Anyway, I remember standing at the fireplace and my mother-in-law's picture, and I said, okay, you done made it up there. Now I need you to do me a favor. Talk to God for me and ask him, would he reconsider? Wow. Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna cry this much. Woo. Okay, so I'm standing there and I'm talking to her and I'm saying, while you're up there, you done made it up there. Now I need you to, to speak on my behalf. Can you talk to Lord and ask him, would he just reconsider me and my husband as being parents and all that? And I was like, now, okay, when you do this, make sure you pick me a good one. Don't give me one that's crazy and all this stuff. So I'm walking away from her, the picture rather, and I'm talking out in the air, and I'm like, all right now, y'all, and I'm speaking to our people who didn't passed, and I'm like, all right, y'all, now don't pick me, no, don't send me nobody don't send me nobody crazy and stuff like that. So I'm talking, and then I'm like, okay, and then out of nowhere, y'all, just got this feeling of you got it, like this it, you ready? And I remember going to the fireplace, and I mean not the fireplace, the kitchen, and I'm taking my little Goalie vitamins. Y'all was on so many motherfucking prenatal vitamins. Let me bag it up. I'm missing the key points. So I had quit taking because they wanted me to basically take prenatal, get your body right. But they keep you fluffy, and they were keeping me super fluffy. And I was like, okay, I'm not gonna take them. But I go and they like, oh, your iron is low. Take your prenatal vitamins. And I'm like, here I go, I gotta take this. So I started taking my prenatal vitamins again. So mind y'all, I'm losing the weight, prenatal vitamins, all this stuff is starting to doop like come into play. And like when I walk out of, when I spoke to my OBGYN, I walk out with this feeling of like I got this shit. Watch, I'm showing you, I told you, don't count me out. I'm doing this whole 1-2. And I remember telling her, well, no, I said it in my head. I said, I'm not coming back here until I'm pregnant. I'm not coming back in here until, or did I tell her? Because she was like, okay, I'm praying for you. And I'm going to sprinkle you baby dust. I think I told her. Yeah, I had to, because she was like, okay, I'm praying for you. And that shocked me. That really shocked me. And she was like, I'm praying for you and I'm sprinkling baby dust because y'all, she had just had a baby. I'm like, damn. So I walked out of there with that. So all this stuff is lining up. And I'm like, okay, God, I see you. Yeah, I just had this feeling of ready. So like I said, I was talking to my mother-in-law at the fireplace, talking to my family up above, and I go to the refrigerator and I'm taking all these vitamins. Like I said, I didn't start back the prenatal vitamin. I'm taking the Goalie, what was it? The Goalie, the red one. I can't think of it. I right across the screen. I was even taking a green one. They had a super fruit. Y'all, when I tell you, I was on so many fucking vitamins. And I'm like, all right, Lord. And this is really how I'm talking. In the refrigerator while I'm popping my vitamins. I'm like, all right, Lord, tonight, that's it. You up. Come on in there. I need you to come in there and, do what you need to do. Go on to zap us with a baby or something. So I'm talking. I'm like, I'm ready. Basically, I'm giving myself this whole freaking pep talk. So y'all, after that, I didn't think nothing of it. But that just day was different. That whole everything was different. So let's skip on to April Fool's Day. Now this, my mother-in-law, like, she's passed away. April Fool's Day. Well, let's say my mother's birthday. I had noticed, like, dang, I'm kind of spotting or whatever. What is going on? I just got off my cycle like a week or two ago. Yeah, when I tell you, how the people be like, you don't know that you're pregnant. Yeah, I instantly, and I put this on my life, instantly knew it. It just something over me. I instantly knew it. And Like a week later, it was already stuff going on. I'm like, I didn't take 2 weeks. I promise you, y'all. Listen, listen. I know all the stuff. I know, but just listen to me. I promise y'all. So like a week later, I'm kind of like, what the hell? I just started feeling weird and crazy. And me, I was so far gone of even thinking, like I said, even thinking I was pregnant. Like I had gave myself this whole pep talk, not pregnant, or even trying to be pregnant. Y'all had got to the point where I wasn't even praying about it. Even though I was simply like, okay, I'm going. I used to feel bad when my husband would talk to me about like, yeah, I was praying and I was thinking about the baby and I keep dreaming of this baby girl. And I'd be like, ooh, I feel bad because I didn't pray for her. Whoops that. I used to be like, I feel bad. I didn't even pray for her. So, okay. So like I said, all that was going on. And like I said, I felt it almost instantly a good week later. And I'm spotting and I'm seeing stuff. And I'm like, damn, I just got off my period. So me not thinking like baby or anything, I instantly think something's wrong. So I get worried, like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to call her. Something is wrong, something is wrong. That's how far I was, that's how far I was gone past this. I was thinking something was wrong. Um, like I said, yeah, I was so far gone past this and almost thinking like this would never happen for me no matter how I boost myself up. I was feeling like this would never happen for me. So when stuff started happening, the obvious thing would to be, okay, let me go check. Anybody else would have checked me. I'm just like, something's wrong with me. I need to call the OBGYN and she need to check me. So I'm sitting there telling my mom, like, dang, I think he's trying to start over and stuff like that. And my mom kind of gave, or she always done this because I've been dreaming about fish and it's somebody. And I'm like, oh, it's not me. I instantly, oh, it wasn't me. Every time she would say that, I'm like, it's not me. Because that's how far I was from it. So y'all even vlog that day. If I can find a clip, I'll show you. I did a whole outfit today with like the brown looking shirt and stuff on and everything. And that was the day I was telling her like how I was feeling. I just felt, yeah. And the feeling that I was getting like this digging. I'm like, dang, I never felt this on my period. Yes, coming back, it's something going on. So skip past April 1st. I'm getting my nails done. Vlog that day too. Um, and I mean, I'm getting this pain where it's like, oh my God, like what the fuck? So I'm like, oh my God, is this, could I be? Is it about to go the other way again? What the hell is going on? Because y'all, it just felt like somebody was digging out my damn insides. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm telling my husband, like, oh my God, this is the way I'm feeling. What do you think? You think I should take a test? And da-da-da-da-da. He's like, oh, well, wait, da-da-da. Let's do this. Because this is the day he's going to view his mom's headstone. April the 1st. April Fool's damn day. A lot's going on. So he's going to view his mom's headstone. And me, I'm impatient. And some kept saying, wait. But no, I can't wait. So I go up to CVS, I get the test, and I'm like, I'm going to take it. And I'm going to let my husband look at it right before he got ready to leave to go view her headstone. So I'm standing out there waiting and I'm nervous. I'm like, could it be? It could possibly be. So in my head, I'm sitting there thinking and getting nervous, like, damn, I don't want to go through what I went through. And I'm telling my husband, like, babe, I can't go through it. I can't live through that again. That's going to kill me. And I'm telling him, he's like, well, you don't think like that. Don't think like that. So he reads, but when the time is up, he burst out into tears. So and just boohoo crying. So I instantly knew, like, fuck. And in my head, I was like, oh shit, I cannot, because the way I was basing it off the way I was feeling and the pain and stuff like that. And I'm like, I cannot, ooh, girl, don't wake up. Please don't wake up. Please don't wake up. So I'm going off the way I was feeling, like, oh my God. So I burst into tears. and I'm crying and I'm boo-hooing, like, I'm not gonna be able to live with this again, and I'm not gonna be able to do this, and da 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 da. So my husband is crying, like, I knew this was gonna happen. I knew once she passed, I had a feeling that you were gonna get pregnant. I knew it. So he's crying of joy and sorrow, and I'm crying of sorrow, and y'all, it robbed me of my moment. My fear and grief for the other stuff robbed me of my moment. Because baby, when I tell you, I boo-hoo crying, and I'm just like, it just didn't feel like this was gonna happen to me. And y'all, when I tell you I cried, I even vlogged it, so I'll insert a clip if I still have it. Oh, well, that just happened. Okay, guys, so I want to record this in this moment. Today is April the 1st at 11:57. It almost, yeah, I'm out of breath because I'm nervous, I'm anxious, I'm scared. So I'm sorry. It's like I was saying, it's 11:57 on April the 1st. Yeah, I just got back done getting my nails done. I wanted to be able to catch this reaction, this moment, to be able to look back on a day that you realize who the Lord really was. Sorry. Y'all, this journey has been so long for me and my husband. It's been a lot of pain, a lot of hurt, a lot of prayer, and a lot of tears for the last, I don't know how long, y'all. And from the last time we had our incident till now, over 5 years, I had got complacent in my heart and soul that this wouldn't probably happen for me, because that's how I got in my faith that this might not be for you. And I got to the point where I wasn't even praying about it anymore. It kind of was like, Lord, if it come, it come. If it don't, it don't. I'm scared as hell right now, y'all, because of last time. Y'all have no words. I feel like my fear is overpowering my greatness and my happiness and everything like that. Y'all, I'm so out of breath and my heart is beating. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I don't want to cry on camera, but I just wanted to say, like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What the heck just happened? And at the beginning of the week, I want to say it was Sunday, one of the people I follow or something that I was watching was like, be prepared, because you're about to receive a miracle this week. And again, I was like, yeah, okay, what else could I receive? Maybe some money or something. Yeah, I'm at a loss for words. 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 Y'all got the shakes. My husband was here with me. I kept asking the Lord, like I had asked him early this week, like, Lord, give me a sign. He gave me a sign, and I just, you just overlook it and be like, yeah, this can't be for me. My mom last week, yeah, I've been dreaming somebody's having a child, and she always said that, and they always right, and it's always somebody else. And it's my nose. Oh my God. Whatever this journey. I want wanted to really get on here and give you guys a powerful message. Y'all, I asked for signs. The Lord was giving me signs all week. Every church service I went to, every church service I viewed online, they all were speaking of Hannah. I was like, what? Okay, so I called my mom. Well, I take a picture and I said, this just happened. Like I said, I'm crying. I'm in the mode. I'm crying, y'all. And I sent the thing to my mom. I was like, I told you, I knew it. And I'm talking to her. It was a Friday. I believe that was a Friday. And I'm telling her, and she's like, nah, go ahead and call your doctor and go ahead and get you. I was like, I really don't want to. I'll wait till Monday. And you know, our parents are like, nah, go ahead and call. And da-da-da-da-da-da. So I go ahead and call this lady. And she does the due date. And she does the when you need to come in. Y'all. April Fool's Day is when I found out. The lady tells me your due date will be December the 8th. My husband's birthday is December the 9th. She tells me my first appointment is April the 12th. Y'all, when I remember, are you paying attention to the date? 5 years ago, previous April the 12th is when I went in for them to, I was going in then to go and, you know, confirm pregnancy and look at baby and everything. That was April the 12th. The lady tells me again, your appointment is April the 12th. Your due date is the day before your husband's birthday. Y'all, mind freaking blown. And I just instantly burst into tears and like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. It was so, I don't even know the words, y'all. It just was freaky to me. And I'm telling my husband like, oh my God, no way. Like, no way is this happening again. I go my April 12th appointment. I thought we were going to see it, and it just was like confirmed pregnancy and stuff like that. Then I turned around and had to go back for the actual view baby appointment. Is when I had to take the passing, whatever I passed. I had to take it back on that day, this day that I'm going to see baby. So, y'all, let me break it down again. April the 12th. 5 years ago, I lost that one. Go back 5 years exactly to go and confirm again. To turn around to have the actual appointment when you see it on the day I had to turn in what was left. Are you kidding? God, are you kidding me? He said he would give back what I have lost. And y'all, when I tell you, I just was like mind blown. And talking about emotional, y'all, emotional. I was able to go back and do what I was going to do 5 years ago. So I had my first appointment. I think I got clips, or second appointment. I got clips of us going and being nervous. Like, oh my God, I pray I got it. That we're going to see baby today. Actually seeing baby in there. And I'm like, oh my God. Did we hear heartbeat? I can't remember. I'll write it on the screen if I did. And we were able to do what we were supposed to. We were supposed to, 5 years before that, we were supposed to go see baby, go to Nebraska Furniture Mart, choose his or her room, whatever it was, and just have a day. Okay, good morning. Today is April the 29th. At like 8 something, I never have the times right. Today is the big day, guys. I'm getting ready to go to my appointment. Fingers crossed. Faith on high, and I'll probably see you guys in the car. Bye. We're on our way to our appointment. How do you feel?
I feel great. I'm ready.
You nervous?
Nope, I was. Nah, it's gone.
I feel a little nervous, guys.
Positive. Now, scoop us on the
Just a little nervous. I don't know. Huh?
I sound very positive.
Yep, I feel good. I'm about to cut my gospel music back on to keep my spirits up, because I was having a good jam session that I needed at home, taking my mind off of what I felt. And I'm going to continue to do that. And I'll see you guys after the appointment. Okay, guys. So it was a good appointment. We seen baby. We seen baby heartbeat. It's beating. Let's see. I can hold it up. I don't think that machine wasn't too good, but I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it or not. But it's a baby. How'd you feel, babe? I almost passed out.
I had a little tear in my eye, but drive back up.
Yeah, he was crying. I could feel it because when I was crying, he was crying. I think, y'all, we just so grateful. Like I told the nurse, my lips kind of white. I don't care. She like, what are you guys hoping for? I said, it's been so long and we've been trying for so long. I just don't care what it is as long as it's healthy. Right?
Yeah.
So.
Happiest man in the world. Happiest man in the world.
Oh, man. Y'all don't understand the feeling. And 5 years later, to be going to do what I was going to do that day. We were going to do the ultrasound and then go to Nebraska Furniture Mart and basically look at the baby rooms and kind of select. And that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. Oh, glory be to God. I'll see you guys later. It's a day for us, but it didn't work out like that. We wound up getting a whole bunch of mess. And to be able to turn around and do the same thing, y'all, it wasn't, I'm telling y'all, it wasn't surreal. So, y'all, to tell y'all this, I feel like I'm missing so many just key parts. I'm gonna have to just come back and do episodes. I'm missing stuff, I know it. Okay, so we get all our appointments, we do that stuff. So when I got pregnant, I was 34, turned 35. So when I hit the 35 mark is when they was like, up, high risk. You high risk because you had basically miscarriage the first time, and then you're 35, so they put you in a higher category and this. So you got to go and see. Girl, why did I forget what that meant? But I had to go see the high risk doctor. So they were like, oh, I get to the high risk doctor. Oh, this can be wrong. This will probably go wrong. You got to do this and got to go do this. And you did this and this and this and this and this and this. Yeah, I was tag teaming. When I tell you so many damn appointments. So many appointments. And I got scared. Like, oh shit. Like once they give you the odds, do you want to test and see if they're going to be, had this and this and this? And someone's like, say no. Say no. And I was like, well, no. I'm okay with, it's my child regardless if something's wrong with it or not. You ain't even got to go into detail because I still got to take care of it because this is what I asked for. So I didn't do that. And they went into detail. Basically, I want to say a spook fest, but it's not. They have to tell you. So I did all that. Y'all, when I tell you, I went through all that stuff with absolutely nothing wrong with me. Well, nothing wrong with baby. She checked off every box every single time I went. She was perfectly fine. No preeclampsia because they thought I was going to get it. None of that. I didn't get none of that. So I'm like, I feel like everything they tried to put on me, the Lord was like, no. And when I tell you the Lord was showing out throughout this pregnancy, baby, when I tell you, he was like, throwing it. Y'all, it was good. So the pregnancy was good. The pregnancy was easy. Let's go into symptoms. I hope I gave you all of everything, y'all. It has been a tremendous journey for me. I'm telling y'all boo-hoo, down, crying, depressed, cried about it, prayed about it, every single fasted about it. I have done everything. I done had people use that against me, like, oh, you're not a mom. Yeah, I've been through it. Y'all, I just can't even express how much I've been through it. All of that. All of that to have an extremely pretty easy pregnancy. I'm not tooting my horn, Lord. Please, for the next one, don't let it be bad. No morning sickness. I didn't get any morning sickness. I only threw it one time. I ate some grits. She must have liked the grits. I threw it one time. I would only get kind of nauseous when I was hungry. So I would just eat and I'd be fine. But I did not, no morning sickness, none of the nothing. I didn't get none of that. What I did get, which I will probably go into it in another video because y'all, it's a lot. I wind up getting how do you say, some type of bleed. I put it across the screen. Scared the bejesus out of me. That'll be on another episode because I want to go into detail about that. I beat the odds with that. Came out of there, nothing. That landed me in the ER visit. That was wild. But beat that, then turn around, had to go back because I got COVID from somebody at church. I think it was at church. I could be wrong. But that's a whole nother story. But I went in for that too. And I remember just sitting there praying like, Lord, please, this is not the way I want to meet my child. I knew once I went in there, and I went in the way I went in there, extremely dizzy and stuff like that. Just feeling like I had to pass out and like my arm getting numb and all that stuff. I was like, this is not the way I want to bring my baby into the world. I don't want her to be quarantined from me. Lord, please help me. I remember just saying, Lord, please help me out of this. And I just closed my eyes and prayed about it. And the lady came in like, oh, everything's fine. You're good. It just dropped out of nowhere. Heart rate, because both our heart rate was extremely high. And I knew they were preparing to be like, she's coming now. Right now. So we had that. My food craving was noodles. Y'all, I crave ramen noodles so much. Until I ate a bowl of noodles, and then I didn't have a craving anymore. And Taco Bell, baby, this baby ate so much Taco Bell. I have never in my life eaten that much Taco Bell. Yeah, Taco Bell. Labor, delivery. Like, baby, I'm looking down my little notes. Baby was supposed to be here December the 8th. I went in for my appointment the week before. Once I got down to the weekly appointment, she was like, she wants to bring her at December the 5th. Baby decided she was coming November the 30th. Well, she had to come November the 30th. Yeah, I had been in labor for 3 damn days. 3 days of excruciating bullshit. Not bullshit like that, but y'all, 3 days. Everybody kept like, oh, come Thanksgiving. I was like, I just want to eat my Thanksgiving food. Even my doctor was like, most, you know how many calls I get over Thanksgiving? People eat their food, get relaxed, and everything, happens. Endorphins go off, and you want them coming in. I'm like, let me just have my Thanksgiving food. Everybody wanted me to go in labor Thanksgiving weekend, and y'all, everybody kept saying, after you eat that food, and I want to tell you, after I ate that food, I felt a shift in my body, like, something ain't right. And I remember going ahead and getting my hair done. And when I left her, I remember getting my first extreme contraction where it almost made me pull the car over and be like, oh, what is going on? And I remember telling my husband, like, all right, let's get this stuff together. And then shortly after that is when I was getting back contraction, was tearing my ass up for 3 days. I laid on the couch while my husband put up the Christmas tree, like, for 3 days. And on that 3rd day, I was like, you know what? My appointment was that Wednesday, and I was trying to get to my appointment that Wednesday, and I wound up going to the hospital. Wednesday morning, early that morning, I wound up going, and I was telling her, like, hey, I don't know, I'm leaking. Yeah, I had lost everything. Mucus plug, everything had came out. I'm like, damn, you would think I'd be ready to go. But I had lost everything, like mucus plug, everything that I was watching on TikTok and stuff, where people's like, okay, this is where you'll be and this is where you should be, and da-da-da-da. Stay off the internet. It helped with a lot of stuff, but stay off the internet. To all my ones that are going pregnant first, baby, stay off the damn internet. So, like I said, I went ahead and I called my nurse, and she was like, well, come on in so we can check, because I told her I started kind of leaking. I was like, I didn't know if it was pee or fluid, and it was pee. TMI, sorry. It was pee. Well, I'm not saying like that, but anyway, y'all, that's what it was. And she was like, oh, you only dilated to 3. And I think when I went that earlier that week or the week before, like that Friday, I think it was my Thursday or Friday was my last appointment. And I was supposed to go get induced that Friday. My last appointment was that Wednesday, and I knew like, okay, if I get to Wednesday, she gonna keep me. And I kept telling my husband like, put the stuff in the bag because we're going to be going soon. Like I can tell we're gonna be going soon. So put the stuff in the car. So I went ahead and went up there. She was like, "Oh, you're only at 3." They just decided they're gonna go ahead and keep you. Like I said, because I was coming back. My appointment was that Wednesday, and they was gonna induce me. I was supposed to be getting induced on the 5th of December. So my husband, like I said, he had just got out of work. This poor man, every time something happened to me, it's right when he's coming home off work. So it's sitting up there late, wee hours of the morning. He ain't even went to bed, y'all. And here we are trucking to the hospital. So he had dozed off and went to sleep. And the lady talking like, yeah, you want to wake him up? And I was like, nah, you can let him sleep. And she was telling me like, oh, we're going to keep you. Hey guys, welcome to, what's this going to be, the birth vlog. Today is November the 30th. It was at 4 or something in the morning. We came, what time we get? Like 12. And I was dilated 3. And I guess since I've been laboring for almost 4 days, 3.5 days, I guess they decided to go ahead and keep me so we can meet baby Arya. So I'll keep you guys posted and updated. Right now, I'm doing pretty good. Like I said, I've been doing this for 3 days, so I'm doing pretty good. I'm just sleepy as hell. So check in with y'all later. How you feel?
Huh?
How you feel? Huh? Yeah, look, his bed. Waiting on baby. They about to do a shift change. If you want your epidural, you can go and get that mug. We about to get you, brung everything in. They came in, was talking to me, and I'm telling her my story about this had been 10 years of me waiting and giving her the whole rundown. And she, wow, basically amazing them. And I would finally wake my husband up like, yeah, babe, it's go time. We're staying. He like, what? Me and y'all, this man wanted that baby to be born. At least he had got to the point of like, at least be December 1st. When she said they was going to induce me on the 5th, he was pissed. Like, asked her could she wait. And I was like, no. At this point, I had finally got to the point where I was like, okay, I'm tired of being pregnant. Because I really didn't get to that point. Like, I actually enjoyed it. I actually enjoyed my... only thing I just got sick of doing is sleeping on my damn side. But other than that, I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. It was good. It was a beautiful pregnancy, guys. It was beautiful. I only had a couple hiccups, but it's nothing to a pause. But anyway, y'all. So, telling him, and he's like, oh my God, I'm not gonna, and told him to call my mom. So I think now it's about 2, 3. By the time I got to like 4 a.m. and the lady was like, okay, the anesthesiologist, they about to do a shift change. If you want it, you better come on and get it. So I'm like, damn, it's early, but shit, gonna stick me. She was like, by the time he get up here to be hours past, go ahead and get it. He come and get it. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. I kind of got the little zip, like, ooh. But other than that, it was good. Got a damn, when I tell you it was a damn good episode. Y'all, I ain't feeling shit. Nothing. They probably gave me a little too much, but who's complaining? To my whole, what was it? My left and my right side was just done. Yeah, that leg and stuff wasn't moving, but I had good nurses. I had good nurses in the labor and delivery. They did the shift change, told the other lady about it, and this was the one who stuck with me through everything. And now we get to actually getting going. So they're checking and they're checking. I feel my water break. I just felt the like fluids. Couldn't feel it, but I just can tell like something had broke loose. And they checking me and like, oh, you at 5, and they steady cranking up the Pitocin. He didn't even came back and gave me another like boosted up like epidural stuff, whatever. I think, or did I push a button? Y'all know it's kind of haze. Sorry. And she's like, oh, you still at 5? And what I noticed though, the baby's heart kept dipping. and coming back up. And I come and I was like, is this baby hard dipping or am I tripping? Let me calm down. And it had been doing that for hours. Like it'd be like 140 something, 42. That's how low it was dipping. I kept saying like, what the hell? So she finally come in and she was like, oh, turn this way. I don't think baby likes this position because her little heart is dipping every time, um, the, asking her the question, does it normally get upset or fuss or kick, like kick you a lot when you on the position? I was like, yeah, I don't think she liked that way too much. So to get the ball out and I'm doing all this stuff and she checking and checking, are you still at 5? You still at 5? And we study dipping and dipping and dipping and dipping. And now I'm getting very nervous. Very nervous. Y'all, this is where it takes the turn that I didn't want to take. Heart study dipping, and it's getting even worse where it's staying low. And she coming there like, okay, let's try this, doing this. We're gonna put the fluids back up in you. I think her fluids have been gone too long, whatever, all this stuff. And like your doctor's on the phone, she knows everything. Mind you, she come and see me like, what are you doing there? I was supposed to see you earlier today. You supposed to have your appointment today and stuff. The lady's a godsend. Love her. Like, please stay at that job until I had an answer. They're like, yeah, the doctor's on the phone. She knows everything, and she'll come down in between breaks and she'll be checking and stuff like that to see what's going on. And y'all, it's kind of haze because I can't remember what. I don't know, out of fear because her heart was dipping so bad, and I'm like, Lord, don't tell me I done got all the way to this point and not gonna bring my baby home. Lord, please don't leave me right here. So that now it's getting serious, and they coming in there like, shit, what's going on? So it comes to a point where she's talking to me. Y'all, this lady, amazing. And she's telling me what's going on, which it instantly, made me upset. And I started crying. I'm telling her, like, I'm sorry. I'm going to get it together because, I'm trying to be strong, and I'm hearing her, and I'm talking to the Lord, and I'm hearing him, and I'm hearing what he has to say. And I'm just like, Lord, I know, but I'm scared. I'm scared, like, Lord, please bring my baby home. And she's sitting there saying like the heart is dipping low and it's getting kind of critical now. And you hear that's like, what the fuck? So she's telling me like the options or whatever, and I just like, I don't know, something to me was just like, fuck it. I just told her, like, cut me. Like, go on and get the, because I just like, oh, we're going to wait and see, and someone's like, nah, go with it. And I was like, go ahead and cut me. Like, go on and cut me, get it out. And the crazy thing about it was, I was so mad at my husband because I'm the type of person like, okay, I make the appointment to go and view the hospital and stuff. They was going to call me up. But he had got so happy, was like, come on, let's go up there. And the lady was like, oh, well, you can't do that. You got to wait till your appointment and stuff like that. And I had to go up there on the floor. And I remember being mad at him because I'm nervous and he's excited. And I want to take my time to process. And he want to make me go, really? I was mad at nothing plus hormones. Girl, I was mad at that man for nothing. And we go and do our tour. And the lady was talking to me. And she was like, putting stuff in the computer. She's like, have you ever had a surgery? I said, no. Never had a surgery? Not. I was like, nah, I never. And she's like, congratulations, you lucky. And I felt when she did that lady fucking jinxed me. I know she did. She probably didn't, y'all. But I knew then, I'm like, And when she walked us through the hospital, the labor side, and she was like, okay, this is where, if you had to get a C-section, this is where you'd be and stuff like that. I was like, I don't even want to see because I ain't going in there. Kind of like that. And I didn't want to take the tour. I was just going to go. Like I said, my husband said, come on. And I was pissed off again. Because y'all was just scared. And he was just happy. But I go and I see the stuff and I'm like, I don't even want to be nowhere near because I feel like you jinxing me and stuff like that. But I honestly feel like the Lord was pushing him to push me into going ahead and seeing things so I can prepare myself, because this would be exactly where the hell you were. And I seen the exact room where I had to be, and they had 3 of them, and I was in the exact one that lady showed me. Right? Isn't it crazy? So, yeah. Where'd I leave off? What were we even talking about? Oh, so she's telling me the options, and I'm like, you know what? She's saying you might have to have a C-section. I'm like, oh my God. I ain't never had a surgery a day in my damn life. Oh my God, what the fuck? Oh my God, I could die in this mug. So, how you cut this down? Yeah, it's gonna keep beeping. I'm sorry, but it's gonna keep beeping. Maybe I can move it further away from us. But yeah, and I'm sitting up there like, oh my God. So anyway, she's telling me what's happening, what could happen, or whatever, and she was saying it's a possibility, and I'm like, no, I'm not about to lose this baby up in here. Y'all can go ahead, go on, get ready to C-section me, go on and cut me, and we just started. She's like, okay, like get ready just in case. She's like, oh no, we don't go to those steps yet. We might not. We see this all the time. I assure you, we see this all the time. It's okay, but just in case, start taking off your jewelry. And just at the moment, she was like, okay, take off your jewelry and stuff. My doctor had walked in. She was like, yeah, I've been viewing it. And she was like, did you kind of tell her? So I feel like they had been talking about it. They been knowing what they was gonna do, but they just didn't want to scare me. Cause when she was like, "Did you tell her?" Or stuff like that, and the lady was like, "Yeah, she's ready or whatever. She, ready to go with it." And she's like, "Okay, and get ready." So, baby, after that, it was boom, 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 boom. Baby, when I tell you they was rushing. Cause now we're in an emergency. We in an emergency situation. So they. Okay, guys, I'm just coming to interject because I realized I didn't tell you guys why her heart rate kept dropping. Well, my water had broke, and I guess my fluids had been gone so long till baby had wrapped the umbilical cord around her neck, and every time she tried to pass through, her heart rate was dropping because she was basically strangling herself every time she tried to pass through. So I realized I didn't tell you guys that. And what else was it? Yeah, so that's what it was. She was basically strangling herself. I had went to my high risk appointment that Monday. So I know it wasn't wrapped around her neck on Monday because they would have told me and sent me right over. So it had to happen in that moment because when I went there, her heart rate was fine. And then as it progressed, it started to do its little dip. So that's what happened. She had it wrapped around her neck. I got it wrapped around her neck. And every time she tried to push through, it was strangling. So that's why her little heart rate kept dropping. And that's how that's what they realized once they pulled her out and took it out around her neck. And she told me when she pulled it out. So, Lord, good call. Telling me to go ahead and tell him, cut me immediately. So, yes, y'all. Back to the video. Getting my husband together, and my heart is racing, and I'm freaking out and spiking, and and she's like, just calm down. Girl, that got me in there so damn quick and got that baby out so quick, baby. I'm gonna tell you, it had to be less than 10 minutes. Less than 10 minutes. And the man was like, we're gonna give you some more medicine. Let me know if you feel this. And I'm like, I think I felt something. He was like, I don't think you did, because she squashed you very, very hard and you didn't flinch. Girl, anybody actually feel something? Yeah. So they give you some more, make sure you don't feel it. Anyway. Anyway, y'all. So everybody in there was so good, and next thing I know, I heard, like, before I felt like they even pulled her out, you could hear her crying like in as she came out, and she put her up there, and I'm like, ugh, like.
You're doing all the right things. You can just connect that scalp sensor. Oh. Go ahead. All right, we're gonna get her all cleaned up. Okay. Can we have a nipple? Yes. Well, no, we can't because of
Congratulations. You did so good.
That's right. My goodness.
You did it. You hear me?
No.
And oh my God, that's mine. And instant depression just set in. Yeah, it was so quick. Like instant depression just set in. I was like, this ain't the delivery I wanted. I wanted the baby to be able to come. This is what I asked for. I wanted the baby to be able to be sitting on my chest. I wanted to pray over my baby for the hour that she got ready. I just wanted to bond with my baby. Now I'm sitting up here. I'm about to be cut for the first time in my damn life. I'm shaking like a fool on this table. My husband freaking out like, I'm going to take care of y'all. And I'm like, he freaking out. And I'm like, babe, quit. I'm okay. You're freaking out. So I'm gonna take care of y'all, I promise. And like just going through the motions, y'all. So all that happens, they get her out, and I'm looking at her. They was like, "Oh my God, how tall is your husband?" And all this stuff. And her hands are so big, her feet are so big. And I'm like, no. She asked what size shoe he wore, and I was like, he wears a 14. And she was like, oh my God, her feet are so big. Girl, hands and feet came out big. Girl, they big. This girl don't look like no 8 months old compared to like a 12 month. Like, what the? So all of that, she came out. My doctor was the bomb. She did the C-section. Lady was like, I remember, when I went in there, I was telling people in my family, like, we did a gender reveal. I'm like, I don't know if it's a boy, he very managed, and if it was a girl, she very feisty. You would push on her, she'll kick back or hit back or something. Like, I was doing something. So when the lady went to push her over my stomach, she was like, she kicking me. She's ornery. She kicking me. This girl was a mess in the womb. She was a mess. So she was like, oh my gosh, she stitched you up. It's so pretty. You look good. You can't even tell. And she just did your surgery. I'm like, yeah, fucking right. Y'all, that lady did so damn good. It don't even look like I've been cut. If you don't know me, you wouldn't even know. Like, y'all, it's flawless. Flawless. You can't even tell. So to get her out, I get to see her. My husband over there taking his little pictures, and I'm like, I'm getting jealous. Like, I can't believe, like, I can't even sit with my baby, and like, yeah, I'm upset. And I'm like, at this point, my arm is gone. This whole, I think it's this side, my whole left side was gone. I couldn't do nothing. When they were like, oh, you want to feed her? I'm like, I can't. How? So my mom wound up being the first person to feed her and stuff like that. The whole thing, yeah, it was truly a blessing, and it was so surreal. I was like, oh my God, this is happening to me. This is happening to me. It's happening, but I didn't feel like it was happening to me. I almost felt like it was an outer body experience. The hospital was nice. Of course, we had some nurses that were kind of, but other than that, all the other ones good. They sent the card and was like, how are you and your 10-year blessing doing? And I'm just like, damn, she remembered. But yeah, it was good. This has been truly a testament to me. No medicines like that for getting her in the world. Yeah, it was all natural. Y'all, I hope I conveyed and you guys understanding where I'm coming from when I tell you guys, like, this has been a true blessing to me, because I never thought it'd be for me. I never thought it'd be for me. I remember my grandma telling me to pray in Pacifics when you pray for your child. She was like, I always did. I prayed to make sure they look like this. I was like, grandma, that's kind of vain, don't you think? And she was like, no, pray for what you want. And I remember sitting on my bed and I'm like, okay, Lord, I feel like this is vain, but here I go. Lord, please give me a baby that healthy, a good personality, easygoing. Don't let her be introverted like me and her father, but also don't let her be too gullible. Let her have beautiful, deep dimples. Girl, don't none of us have dimples. Why? But my mom. And I'm like, let her have deep dimples. Let her face and cheeks be chunky. Let her be a mix of me and her father. Let her be right in the middle of, like, prayed in Pacifics, y'all. Pacifics. Let her be smart, beautiful. And y'all, when I tell you, I got every single thing I prayed for. I Raise my hand to God, y'all. Every single thing that I sat there and prayed for that night, the Lord delivered to me. The dimples? Are you kidding me? The girl dimples so damn deep, she ain't even smiling and you can see dimples. And I'm like, what? Wow. I don't know, it's a little baby on Instagram. I see she had this cute little chunky cheeks and dimples, and I was like, oh, she's so cute. And I'm like, Lord, please let me have a baby that's got a fat cheeks and dimples and da-da-da. And then wound up getting exactly that. Now, this has been a testament to me, like the stuff that I went through. Oh my God, y'all. Oh my God. Like, oh my God. For the exact dates to come around and to present itself, like, here you go. The Lord carried me through this whole pregnancy, even when I did have like medical stuff. The Lord carried me and they all disappeared. Like, it just disappeared. Like, you're good, you're good. And it just disappeared. Y'all, this has been, yeah, I had so many breakdowns while pregnant and rejoicing and just like, oh my God, praise dancing. Like, I can't believe this. Many years of crying and praying with folks to get to this point, and I'm still like, oh my God, I have so much love and compassion for her. I'm like, damn, am I going to be able to share this love and compassion with the next kid? Like, my rainbow baby, this is my miracle, my rainbow baby, where people told me every like little doctor we went to said it's not it, you're going to need medical help, or by the grace of God, basically. And by the grace of God, he delivered. Y'all remember sitting there watching videos of women that would sit right here and be like, oh, the Lord helped me after miscarriage and stuff like that. And I got to the point I was like, huh, you know, like whatever. And y'all, to be that person, like, oh my God, like, oh my God, y'all, oh my God, oh my God, for this stuff to like drag me through the trenches to get here, y'all, the whole thing has been amazing. I'm trying to make sure I added everything. Her weight, she came out 8 pounds 15 ounces. Shit, I forgot how long she was, but I'll put it on the screen. Chunky baby, she was big. And the fact that my husband had played a prank on his friends with this big chunky baby, like 2-3 weeks before we actually had hers, for her to come out looking just like this damn baby he had sent a picture to. But y'all, this has been my testimony. Just pray about it. Like, never give up. I'm telling y'all, it was times that I actually did give up, and I was like, okay, this just ain't gonna happen for me, and it's okay. God. Yeah. Wow. To now enjoy Mother's Day, enjoy Father's Day, enjoy Christmas, to be able to go and do things with my child, to be able to enjoy the normal things that most normal people, like family day out, y'all. I value them so much. Like, we took her to the zoo last week, and y'all, I just had a moment of just breaking down and just crying. It's crazy how I'm crying about taking my child to the zoo. Whoo, y'all, this is crazy. Y'all, this is crazy. This has definitely been a journey for me and my husband. And I know I had told you guys about it 5 years ago, and it was only right that I came and showed you, or just basically had you guys along on this ride. And it's only right for me to actually sit down and just tell you about the grace of God, because woo, the talks that me and the Lord had. I'm telling you, if it wasn't for the Lord, y'all would have lost my mind a long time ago. Oh God. Y'all don't even know the half of it. In this video here, I feel like it didn't even do enough justice of how I feel. my God. Like, my God. That's all I can say to like bring it back to find out on April Fool's Day. April Fool's Day at all the days. April Fool's Day for it to be the same day that I lost the other one to go to my appointment, to be the same day that I had to return the remains, the same, do the same week of my husband's birthday. And I was just like, I feel like every end I took to try to take the quick route and like to not trust in God, or just to be like, I'm gonna go IVF, I'm gonna do the IUI, which we never tried IUF because they told us we wasn't a valuable candidate for that, so we didn't do that. And that broke me. That broke me. I remember sitting in the doctor's office with that man telling like, oh, you guys are not a candidate for that. And I couldn't even hold my tears back. Like, what the fuck? And yeah, I'm sorry for cussing and mixing. Yeah, it's me. He's working on me. But, whew, y'all. Let me go. Because the temperature is rising. Because I didn't want the furnace to be booming in the background and it's saying it's too hot in there. So let me get off. But I just wanted to tell you about my God, don't play about me. But no, just to tell you about the grace of God. And I feel like if you stumble across this video and you're going through the same thing or went through the same thing, ooh, keep your faith. Keep your faith. And even when you lose it, still call out and pray. Because I promise you, I didn't want to cry this much. Even when you lose the faith, he said a mustard seed. You're not a smaller mustard seed. Oh yeah, I'm tired of crying. I've been crying all day. I've been crying all day. And I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. But even like I said, he said, small as a mustard seed. And a mustard seed is so small. My grandma actually has a chain with a mustard seed in the middle of it. And it's times that I think I don't even have a mustard seed. I must have had half a mustard seed. And he still continued to see the promise through. Like, me? So yeah, thank you for watching this video. I hope it made sense. I hope I didn't skip over too much stuff. And yeah, this is where I am. She is 8 months old. She turned 8 months old Sunday. Yeah, I feel like I just had her 4 months ago. But yeah, she's 8 months old. She's thriving. She has a beautiful smile. She's super smart. I love my Noonie. Yeah. This is my life. So guys, I just wanted to share that. I hope you guys, well, I'm recording this at night, so I'll say good night, good day, good morning, whatever you're watching this. I hope you're watching this late over the night when you ain't got nothing to do, because I hope y'all don't be crying like I am. I gotta go out the street. But I hope you guys have a good night. I need to fill you guys in, so as we went into the videos, I kind of catch you guys up to speed. I feel like I said everything I needed to say. I don't know. I don't think I missed anything. If I missed anything, I'm pretty sure I'll add in some stuff. I am cringing because I gotta watch this video back. Y'all, this took a lot out of me to actually cry like this on camera because I don't like that. But for me, I worried about coming on camera and looking like I had a long day and crying all day, and then I look at the camera, I look stunning. I look good. I look beautiful today. So, yeah, I think that's it. And I'm going to go check my baby. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for the people who prayed. Thank you for the people praying for me and looking for me and my well wishes that I know I'm going to get on in these comments. If you guys want to talk about anything, I'm probably going to do a couple story times, like I said, to talk about the lead in the, I cannot think of that name for that. I can't think so this. I just can't think of it. And the COVID, the COVID girl, the COVID. So yeah, how much time we got? I'll talk to you guys later. I hope you guys are caught up enough. And yeah. yeah, I'm going to check on little Miss Aria. And I'll see you guys later. Good night. Yeah, this is our first sitting in the booster seat. You doing good, babe?